if you got more problems than a math book, then you got to go. Another day, another week of Coach Prime telling people how it is and not holding any punches when talking to his team. Let's get into it.
Have more problems than a math book, we're done.
Now, I wanted to make this video here quickly and just kind of go over a few things because obviously anytime Coach Prime does anything polarizing or they feel that it's picking on somebody, it goes viral, blows up. Just recently we had the soccer incident, right? But I feel this video is not going to go anywhere because Coach Prime is kind of telling it how it is. Nothing too polarizing, but what he's saying is very impactful and very important. And honestly, you can learn a lot from it. This is why I love what he's doing. And again, I got a lot of flack of blowing Coach Prime or being in love with Coach Prime. But in a time where everything is documented and being recorded, we don't get to see much of our own teams, right? And Coach Prime is taking advantage of that, of realizing nobody else is doing this. We're going to show everything. And here's the powerful thing in this too. In this video, he talks to his kids about, hey, you're going to earn your jersey numbers, okay?
A number, and I love this, you got to earn it. The reason we're here is because we ask you for the numbers that you desire, and a lot of you guys was desiring numbers that ain't you. What I mean by that, a lineman is not wearing a single digit. That's not going to happen up under me. That's not going to happen. And if you ain't that guy, you're not wearing a single digit. Back in the day, when we came up, the single digits was that guy, right? It was him. It was who he was. How can you ask for number one and you ain't the one?
Now, you may not like that, or you may like that. It doesn't really matter. That's his rules. That's how it's going to operate. Here's what's important about that. If you got a kid that's at home, that's looking to find a college to go to, and he sees that and he goes, I don't like that. I want to be able to wear whatever number I want to go to, and most colleges allow that, then now what you have done as Coach Prime, you have eliminated that half of kids that you don't have to worry about bringing them there because they already know what they're going to get when they come to Colorado. So you're recruiting in March for free. You don't have to have these kids fly out to Colorado to see who Coach Prime is. They know what it is. Whether or not it's a 5-star, whatever it may be, if they're going to get there and not like what they want anyways, they're not going to go play for Coach Prime, right? And so he is taking advantage of a world where these kids are consuming content day in and day out and maximizing that. And again, what he's doing isn't different from what other coaches are doing. We know that. We all know that. Now, I'm sure it varies a little bit, but in a time where nobody else is doing it, it feels extremely different. It feels extremely fresh to what everyone else is doing. So yeah, it's going to be highly emphasized right now because we're not seeing it from other coaches. Now, again, the clip that I love the most that I feel should pop off, just like his I would say positive videos pop off, is he goes, look, 95% of you aren't going to go to the NFL. That's a fact.
95% in this locker room is not going pro. I hate to say it, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't sugarcoat nothing.
It is what it is. And that is when you think about it, look, that is just how the numbers crumble, right? That's how that stuff works. So what's going to be important is your education. That's going to be the number one thing, is how you utilize your brain. And again, a lot of coaches have these programs into place. I'm a Florida fan. We have Gator Made, right? Have creating not just athletes, but men. So once you move on from here, because again, only 5% of you are going to be good enough to go to the NFL. You need to have education. You need to have a base. You need to understand what's going on. And the last part that I saw too, when he says, hey, to you coaches, when your feet are here, that's where you need to be. Okay, I need you locked in. Leave everything else at home. And then when you go home, you need to separate yourself. Right now in this world, myself, I can speak for myself on this, we do a horrible job of separating ourselves from work-life balance because it can now travel in this thing right here. So our work and life and everything travels with us no matter where we go. We go to work, our home life's with us. We come home, our work life is with us. It never leaves us. So again, he's preaching it. I would love to see how he implements that. Right? It'll be really cool to see how he can push that onto them and make sure to teach these coaches how to imply that to their lives, not just say it. It's very easy to say it, but can you teach these coaches, hey, here's how you need to do this? I don't know. But again, for everyone knocking on it and give me flack for following it and keeping tabs with it, why do we love TV shows like Friday Night Lights, right? And movies along that matter? Because you get to see a different side of football. You get to see the life. And if you played football, you get to relive that and be a part of it, be a part of that experience. Not just showing up on Saturday, going, just kind of grinding through it. I talk about it all the time with NIL, with us being able to interview these players and have conversations with the players. We build a stronger love, not only with the game, but with the team, the coaches, become better fans. Being able to watch the Coach Prime speak to everybody. I mean, I would love to see Coach Billy as a Gator fan have these conversations. Again, I know not everything should be, publicized for everybody to see. And look, you can cut things out. You don't have to show everything, but we want to consume it. We want to be a part of it, right? You ask for our money, come every Saturday. You want us to buy merch. You want us to do this. You want to do that. Then make us be a part of the family even more. You have the ability to do that. And I think there needs to be some separation. I do agree with that. Again, I know you got the old-fashioned style of people. Look, we don't need to see any of that, right? I just want to see you guys play. That's all that matters to me. That's fine. But we're in a world now where we want to consume more. We want to see more. We want to be more a part of it. And you have an advantage to take over. And colleges just aren't doing it. And Coach Prime is taking over. I really think that, look, obviously, these things have to translate to W. If winning isn't happening, none of it really matters, right? So that's going to, again, I keep going back to that. If this guy doesn't come win, then all this is for nothing because they're going to see that's why we don't do that. If this guy comes out and balls out his first season, I could see a massive change going into next year with the younger coaches, the up-and-coming coaches starting to document just the offseason a little bit more, right? Just taking photos here, allowing for time to be recorded, whatnot, again, to build a relationship, to show what you're doing. It's free recruiting too. You got to think about it like that. There's a reason why we tune in to watch Hard Knocks every year, okay? We love seeing it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this, and we'll make sure we guys see you guys live every Wednesday at 8:35. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.